Okay.
All right, so we are live now
Okay.
from all our places. I don't even get notification already, so we're also live on Instagram. We are live on Facebook. Uh, yeah, we are live on Facebook. Uh, Instagram, already seen that we're live on Instagram. Even though on my we're live also there. Let me see, Career Experience TV too. Yep. So we are live everywhere. So uh what else? Let me see. Asking for link to join. Let me send link to join. For those who actually wanted to join us from all social media, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook, we are live on Instagram. So you need to join us from anywhere you think it's comfortable for you. Go ahead and join live. Um, they're asking for link to join. So let me see link to join from. I have some people asking for link to join. So let me just send them link to join. Let me see. Career Experience TV. All right. So we are live here. Let me share this with those people trying to join. All right, so all right, so yeah, so I think I'm good to go. I've shared the link to people who privately asked me to send the link to, and I'm sure you are ready. How are you doing today, Mr. Ebel? The man who has been eating money on all the whole internet. You're on digital marketing expert. In fact, your book is trending on Amazon. You are actually also AI consultant now, making money seriously with AI machine money. So we are happy to actually have you live. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Ados Michael, aka the Online Ambassador. What I do on my platform is bring people who are like minds, who are making serious wave in the industry, and bring them live on my platform and actually see how we can showcase them to the world, to you, and see how you can learn from what they have as skills and also from all the experiences they have. They can actually tell you what's, and how they actually go through the processes of becoming what they've become on the top of the food chain, and how you can actually also start that journey as well. Anyway, not from the scratch this time around, because they will give you all the background of all the mistakes they make and all the things they did. So you could just start from where they start getting it right. And before you know what's happening, you're going to also be rubbing shoulders with them. There is nothing new under the sun. Every single thing that we as experts are coming to talk to you about is something that we feel we want to give back to the society. Otherwise, we go just there for our lane, just to eat our money. But because we just know that we need to support the system, and the only way we could do so is to come to you live with people like Chairman Wede by my side, Mr. Ebel. Mr. Ebel, please, let's hear from you today. How are you doing?
I'm
I'm
fine.
sure you're actually doing all right.
Yes, yes. It's good to be on the show once again.
Yeah. The last time I have
Hello.
you here was digital marketing, right? We talked about extensively.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. That was last year, December, I think.
Yes. Yes, if I could get that.
Yeah.
So how are you doing today? You're doing all right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. It's good to be here. Just like I said before, once again, to learn. But this time we're going to the aspect of artificial intelligence, AI. So it's good to be here once again.
Thank you. So you can actually please briefly introduce yourself and share your journey into AI and machine learning for the viewers to actually listen.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Abel Welt. I'm a digital marketing expert. I'm an IT consultant. I am the co-founder of Talk Talk Nigeria Multimedia. Talk Talk Nigeria Multimedia is a tech media company, and it's good to be here once again to talk about AI, artificial intelligence. My journey to artificial intelligence is pretty interesting. Like most of you already know, I I do a lot of IT, web design, digital marketing, mobile apps, and all that. But I became interested in artificial intelligence because of how it has made life very easy. It has made life very, very easy, and we use AI every day in every aspect of our life. It's looking as if there's an AI for everything. And that is how I journeyed into it because of how easy it has made my work very, very uh, easy. So
That's
that's
good.
just there's nothing really special because we are in the era of AI. Whether you like it or not, you must use it in one way or the other. So there's really nothing too special about how I got into AI. Yes.
All right. So if you're watching us from Facebook, if you're watching us from YouTube, if you're watching us from Instagram, please, all you need to do to join this conversation is for you to go on your comment section. On the live section, there is a comment section there in either Instagram, in either Facebook or YouTube. On the comment section, please make all your comments, ask all your questions, interact. Let's make this an interactive live stream. Ask questions, contribute on the live section. Any contribution, any of your uh, chat that you send from any of these three platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, it's going to appear live on our screen, and everybody will be seeing it, and we will see it, and we will also go to attend to it. Just like we have the first person who has joined us live is uh, Israel Israel Appel is joining us from YouTube, I guess. He said it's good to have you here, our boss, Ados Michael and Mr. Abel Welt. Well, this is Israel from Nigeria is actually joining us through YouTube. And just like you see, it's here on the screen. So you want us to actually see your questions. You want us to see your contributions, your engagement. This is how you're going to do it on any of the platform you're watching us from, either YouTube, Facebook, or you're watching us from Instagram. On the comment section, interact with us, ask us questions, and let's get this conversation started. Okay, so we are going to be waiting to see as much from Mr. Abel Wet, which is the one who is in charge today. Let's see what he has next for us. And now let me talk to you about this. This one. Let me see what you have. AI is often a buzzword these days. Can you explain in simple terms what AI is and why it's matter on today's? Because the problem a lot of people have is still misconception. So we need to know the buzzword that is going around these days. Everybody is talking about AI, but a lot of people don't actually understand AI. Some don't understand machine learning. We need to actually get that going. Can you please tell us how we can understand this? Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for that question.
Yeah.
Why does AI matters? AI matters because all aspects of our life right now is revolving around AI. We have AI that for business, for research, for medicals, for designs, for robotics. Now Elon Musk is saying he wants to create us AI wives. So you can see that this is a very important topic now because everything revolves around artificial intelligence. It has really changed the way people do things. It has changed the way people see life. It has changed the way we even write our essays. It has changed the way we do music. There's AI for music where you can use to get beats for your music. There are AIs that even clone voices. So it's really a very, very it's really a very aspect. This AI is a very, very interesting topic, and it's good that we are having it seems I went off.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay, so just like I said, AI really matters as it is now because all aspects of our life revolves around it. Yes.
That's good. We also have um, Health and Wealth Center. Is actually joining us as well from YouTube. It's saying great to be here for value addition. Thank you very much, Health and Wealth Center. Please, any of these people you're seeing on the screen, just make sure you follow them. Or if they are actually on Instagram, if they are on Facebook, follow them and like their page. And if they're on YouTube, please subscribe. We want to use this platform to also engage. All right, so it's going to be nice to actually have this engagement going on. Okay, thank you. So that's good, Mr. Ebel. So what do you think about when we mention that we can't, talk about AI without discussing machine learning? Some people know it with ML. Can you break down the connection between AI, which is artificial intelligence, and ML, which is machine learning, in an easy to understand way, sir?
Okay. Yes, actually, we can talk about artificial intelligence, AI, without first covering the topic ML, which is machine learning. Okay, look at your AI, your chat GTP or your DeepSeek or any AI model that you are using. Look at it as a vehicle where it has different parts, different sections that forms that vehicle. So machine language is that aspect of AI that forms is that aspect that forms is one of the components that forms your artificial intelligence. So machine language is that aspect of AI that trains algorithms on decision making, predictions, recommendations without prior programming. So these algorithms, they are taught how to think like human beings. They are taught how to make decisions based on the data sets they have. They are taught how to make predictions based on the data set they have, based on the data set that they are trained on. So that's machine language. I don't want to really go deep into it because it will take a whole lot of explanation for our viewers to understand it well. And that is not really the center of our discussion this night.
All right, that's good. What are the different types of AI models we have today, and how do they differ, which means different from each other? For example, when we talk about generative AI, when we talk about predictive AI, when we talk about computer version models, these are all artificial intelligence, but because they are actually models, because that's what we call them, we put them in a category where we call them models, AI models. So a lot of people actually have had generative AI, which is more a little bit popular for people. Then predictive AI, computer version models, these are things that we that are layman don't know what they are. So we just want you to actually tell us the type of AI models, which I just have like three in mind that I know of, which is generative AI, predictive AI, and computer version models. Can you please tell us how different they are
Wonder,
from each other?
wonderful, wonderful. I get a lot of questions centered around this very question that you're asking. A lot of people want to know what is generative AI, what is predictive AI, what are
Yeah,
AI computer version models, and all of
yeah,
that. So generative AI are those AI that can generate text and language model, just like we human beings can.
yeah,
Examples are ChatGTP. It can generate text. It can translate languages and things like that. Then we have predictive AI, which are the ones that are able. They are those ones. That's when we come to where we say deep learning. When you say machine learning, and there's deep learning too. So these AI are very, very smart. They can be able to predict weather. They can be able to forecast weather. All these weather forecasts that you hear, tomorrow this is going to be this. These are AI. Their AI models are trained to do that, to do this. For those that don't understand, AI has been in existence before now, but now it's now becoming. This is the time of AI. It's not as if AI is just starting now. It has been there. It has always been there. So this predictive AI, they can predict the future. They can predict weather and things like that. Then we have the computer vision models. Those are AI that are designed to interpret uh, videos and images, just like this chat GTP DLE, where you can use it to generate videos, you can use it to generate images and projects like that. So these are basically the, just as you've mentioned. I'm reacting based on what you mentioned. There are a
yeah.
whole lot of,
I know, I know,
but
I know.
because of time, I might not be able to cover
Yeah, so
them extensively.
the more reason why I just decided to have these three, to you is people are still trying to understand ChatGPT. People are still trying to understand what is really this AI. And when you start hearing generative AI, predictive AI, vision models, a lot of people will be asking, is this another different AI? Well, what is going on? So I just don't want us to, bring in so much. I want us to take it, gradually for a layman, somebody who is just following us on any of the platform to be able to understand that we're just trying to, break down a little bit for them to understand. And that brings me to these questions. Large language model, which a lot of people, of course, on the tech world know as LLMs, like ChatGPT and Google Gemini or Gemini, people call it Gemini, so call it Gemini, are making waves. Can you explain how these large language models work and how they are shaping industries, especially in the AI for education and for business? Because a lot of people don't really understand this advantage that AI have to be able to empower them education wise and business wise. And that's why I'm asking you this question now.
Okay, wonderful question. LLMS, large language models. Okay, these are types of generative uh, AI that are trained on large amount of data. Like when they say large amount of data, so they are very, very smart. They are able to generate human-like text, just like you have the Chat GTP, you have the DeepSeek, you have the Google Gemini, you have the Meta AI. All these are trained on large language uh, model. So the Chat GTP, the DeepSeek, the Google Gemini, how have they been able to help business people? Have they been able to help educators? Basically, Google created Gemini for the purpose of education, but a lot of people don't know it. That is why if you use Google Gemini, it might not really work well the way DeepSeek would work when you're using it for deep thinking. So if you're using DeepSeek for deep reasoning, like you have a project you want to do, then you want it to break it down. You want it to think and give you how you go about the process. You don't go to Google Gemini. You go to DeepSeek because that is what it was created primarily for. Although it can handle uh, other things you give it to do, other tasks, other prompts you give it. But basically, Gemini was the reason why behind it is to help education. Like teachers, for instance, can use the way you use ChatGTP, except maybe if you want to use ChatGTP Plus. But if you're using the basic ChatGTP, it might not give you, as an educator, it might not really give you what you need compared to when you're using Google Gemini, because Google created Gemini with the aim of advancing, helping teachers to advance education. I don't know if you want me to tell you how that will help teachers to advance education, or you want me to, I don't know, stop
Go
here.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, for teachers, basically, um, Gemini and model like ChatGTP can help them to
Because I
generate.
think I have, because I think I have a question for you on that aspect. So, how is
Oh,
AI
okay, okay.
transforming the education sector today? Can you give me an example of how teachers and educators can use AI tools in today's work, their daily work? Because I know I have a question like this. So I would prefer you to actually think the question towards this very particular direction. So how
I
is
think
AI
you went
transforming the
you
education
went
sector?
you went off. I don't know if
Are you here with me,
I
sir?
think no, I didn't get you. I didn't get you.
Okay, how is AI transforming the education sector today? Can you give me example of how teachers and educators can use AI tools in their daily work?
Okay, beautiful question. I think this is part of this is part of the headline for our conversations today.
Yes,
Okay, AI has really reshaped the way teachers teach students, and it has really helped them improve on how they work. It has helped them in classes in terms of how they plan their lessons, um, their lessons. It has helped them in class activities, planning of class activities. AI was created as an assistant, not to help you do the work. Actually, is to assist you in doing the work. This is one thing people should understand. So it has helped them. The time they would have spent in designing the class activities, if they give it to AI, it does it for them very fast. The time they would have spent in scoring, giving marks to essay that students wrote, AI helped them, aid them in getting that done timely. Lesson planning too. In the time they would have spent in cracking their brains to plan lessons and all that, with the help of AI, it makes it um, very, very easy for them to get that task done. A whole lot of things that time might fail me to, elaborate
that's
on.
that's all right. What about business owners? How can AI help small business owners and entrepreneurs streamline their operations and grow their business?
Yes, as a business person, if you're not using AI, then I don't know, I don't know what to tell you, because a whole lot of people are leveraging on AI to see how their business can grow. Because think of AI like your friend. Let's say you have a very good friend, your best friend, and you have this business idea that you want to share with your friend. The reason why you're sharing this business idea with your friend is because you want them to help you, give you more ideas, to help you develop the ideas, to help you actualize your dream. So the only difference is that AI is a machine, is not human. But instead of relying on your friend, let's say you give that same question that you want to ask your best friend, you give it to AI. It helps you brainstorm. It's like putting, instead of getting one feedback, if you tell a friend about your business, it might give you a feedback like, okay, this is how I think you should do it. But if you tell AI, it gives you like 10 to 20 ideas on how to do that business. So that's how it has helped a lot of business owners. Aside from that, it has reduced the workload. Like, there are some business owners that are very, very busy, so they might not have time to do some certain things. So AI help them reduce that workload, and AI too help them strategize for their business. AI help them to create social media posts, create and schedule social media posts. It helped them on advertising. AI like Meta AI is very good for adverts. If you want to run an advertising campaign, I would suggest you use Meta AI. There are a whole lot of ways it has made, even drafting of proposals. AI can help you enhance. You can give it a proposal and it can enhance it for you. Even understanding business models, AI can help you understand. Maybe you want to start a business and you don't even have idea of how to go about it. You can go to your AI, put in that business idea and ask it, how do I develop this, or how do I go into this, or how do I do this, how do I start? AI can help you achieve that. I can mention a whole lot of things that AI can help you do as a business person, but time might not allow me to cover all
Right, so
this.
that's good. So that's good. A lot of questions are actually coming up here, but one of the questions that I decided to pull out up here was the one from Health and Wealth. It's actually owned by Dr. Mba Oyekware. Sir, I suggest that he should be allowed to deliver the lecture. Then we can ask questions. This will make for smooth flow and better understanding. Dr. Emba Oyekwere. It's a very amazing doctor who I know has passed through my classes. Is an amazing elderly brother, and he has been doing great. And I say follow him, please, and also subscribe to his platform. Now, what we wanted to do before, we wanted to make it interactive, but with the advice that Dr. Mbaf actually just said, the owner of Health and Wealth Center. All your questions, just keep piling them up on the comment section. We will make sure we answer all of them. I also saw questions from Abel and Israel. All these questions, I will make sure we answer them. Okay. Let's just follow the advice of our elder brother, Mr. Doctor Mba. So I will make sure that we take that all your questions. We will take them. Just keep the questions coming on the comment sections. I will make sure we answer all those questions before we leave. Okay. All right, so back to you, sir. Some educators and business owners fear AI might replace them. What will you say to someone who sees AI as a threat rather than as a tool?
Yeah, we can't deny that AI is a threat. It is. We can know if anybody that tells you, some people will want to fine tune it because probably they are being paid to promote that particular AI or something like that. It's a threat because there are companies that have laid a lot of workers. They cut down because they want to cut down costs, because AI can even do the job uh, more efficiently. So it's really, really, really concerning. And it boils down to the question: are there going to be laid down regulations on artificial intelligence? Because the way it's going, I know of a company that had 20 workers. They laid off 18 of them. It was now remaining just the CEO and the secretary, because they felt, why are we going to keep paying people when we can automate our system with artificial intelligence and we get more results. It can even analyze. There are AI that can analyze your business for you. You automate it and you go and sleep. So it's really, really concerning. It's really, really a threat. But what I must say to people is this: we are in the era of AI, and you must fall in place too. So if you were doing your thing in a traditional way, look for a way to do it with AI, because now if you want to design, you design with AI. If you want to write, if you're a journalist, or maybe you are in the field of journalism, or you're a writer, you must know how to write with AI.
That's good.
So
Uh,
this is okay.
it is important. It's important for every single one of you that is following us from Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to please share this video with a lot of people who this will add value to. For the fact that you're watching us and you're joining us, it's because you also wanted to learn. Some of you are curious about what is AI and what AI could do. Some of you have already started dabbling already with AI. Some of you are using it. Some of you are good at it. And some of you are still having serious issues, with it. And the same reasons why you're joining us today is because you really wanted to see what's the best way you could go about it. Share this live with every other person on the comment section from any of the platform that you're actually viewing us from, whether YouTube, whether Facebook, whether Instagram. Just make sure you like and follow us on Instagram. Follow us as well on Facebook. Then on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, share these videos, the live videos, so that every other person that you know that this will be beneficiary to, at least they will thank you tomorrow that you are the one that brought this, live to them. And let's, on the comment section from any of the three platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, on the comment section, ask questions. No question is stupid. Any kind of question, just ask it on the comment section. This is the challenge you have. This is what you think you want to do. Like the question that what's his name? Is Appel asked. He said, Google refused to approve my blog website because of AI generated content. Please, how do I resolve that? So there's a lot of questions that a lot of people want to ask, and you can also ask that question, no matter what the question is, on the comment section from any of this platform. Ask the questions. It's going to come to us, and we want to make sure that we listen to what Dr. Abba said. Let's finish up with the questions that I have for Mr. Ebel, the one who is a digital marketing expert. If he has a book in Amazon right now that you can actually go and Google. Just go to Amazon and type Ebel Wealth or digital marketing, and you will just see his book. You go differently, you can actually buy it and see what it does. The last time he was here, we talked about everything digital marketing, and today we are talking about AI. And I'm always going to be bringing him live because he's an expert. He has been on this industry for a very, very long time. So we are here, and of course, anybody that knows me, of course, you know that I have been providing values since for the foreign. If you know me, from the moment you know me, you know I'm a value added giver. I give you value. So we are here to provide every opportunity for you to know what we know and how you can actually take it to the next level. So every single questions you have on the comment section, keep piling them up, and we will take them one at a time and also tackle them. And at the end of the day, you will be glad you actually don't miss this live. So please keep your comments coming in. And this brings me now to this question. What are some common mistakes business owners make when trying to integrate AI into their workflow? Writing effective AI prompts, and a lot of people have been seeing this prompt engineering, and they don't really understand what is prompt engineering. Some people have been actually, doing their chat GDP, trying to do what they want to do on in the best way they can, but they are still struggling with having results, even though they think or they feel they're actually giving, doing, writing effectively, but they are seeing other people making results and also giving thanks to AI. And they think they are trying it, but they don't actually understand. And some of them feel, I thought I'm actually writing effective AI prompts. But what is prompt engineering again? Is it a new, what is going on? So a lot of people want to ask this question, so I want to help them ask you these questions. What are some common mistakes business owner makes when trying to integrate AI into their workflow, writing effective AI prompts, and what is prompt engineering? So let's see how that goes on.
Okay. I think that's three questions in one. All right. I'll see how I can, navigate the questions and answer them. First,
All right.
the common mistakes they make, they are just basically two mistakes. One, not learning about AI is a mistake on its own. So if you want to integrate AI into your system and you don't even know what is ML, the basics, which is what we treated today, ML, you don't know what is LLMS, you don't know what is deep learning, all those things, all those basic things you should know. You will not be able to integrate artificial intelligence into your business, because when you don't know how to implement it, then it becomes a problem. So that's number one. Number two, most business people use the wrong AI tool. Just like I said, ChatGTP, we know that ChatGTP does everything because that is where others were. ChatGPT is like the foundation for every other AI. We know that, but there are some specifically specific AI that were designed for the purpose of your business as an educator, or for the purpose of your business as a businessman or woman. So if you let's take Meta AI for instance. Meta designed their AI with the concept that it will be a marketing AI. That is, if you want to market your product on Facebook or any other platforms, you go to Meta AI. Then DeepSeek is a new AI that is making rounds. It has gotten a whole lot of downloads. It's actually done. It was created by a Chinese. So DeepSeek was made purposely for deep thinking. Like if you want to brainstorm, like you want to brainstorm on a project, you're having difficulties on a project, and you want to brainstorm, you want deep learning, deep thinking, then you go for DeepSeek. If your business is project-led business, like you have to deliver one or two projects, then you wouldn't want to go and use Meta AI, as you won't want to implement it across your business, because Meta AI is basically designed for advertisements. Likewise, Google Gemini. Google Gemini is for educators. Basically, I will advise anyone in the education, you want to do your lesson for your students, you want to plan your assignment, all those things, Meta, sorry, not Meta. Google Gemini is designed for that. So this is another mistakes business owners make when they want to implement AI in their business model, because if you don't know the right AI to choose, then it might not give you the outcome that you would have wanted. So that is that. So I'll move to the next question, which is, was it prompt? And there's one before prompt engineering, right?
That's writing effective prompts, AI prompts.
Okay, beautiful. This is where I want everybody to really pay attention, because I see that people have been writing prompts the wrong way. So in writing prompts, there are principles. You don't just go to your AI. Let's say you've selected the AI module as a business person or as an educator that you want to implement or you want to use.
Mhm.
You don't just jump into prompt writing. You need to know the basics. And what are the basics? Let me just run it through, because I can see that time has been fast spent. One, there are 5 basic principle of prompt writing. One is personal. Personal. That is identifying your role. 2 is aim and goal. What is the goal of your prompt? 3 is recipient. Specify the audience, the people that are going to be, that you're targeting. 4 is the theme. Describe the style, the tone, the perimeters of your prompts. Then 5 is the structure. Which format do you want it to come out? That is the structure of your prompt. So these 5 principles, if you're able to implement it into a prompt, if you're able to implement if you're able to write prompts using these 5 principles, you'll be able to get good outcome. So let me give examples. Let's say you are a secondary school teacher, and you want to write a prompt, a simple prompt, to get an output for your students, to solve problems for your students. Let me give you a simple example of a prompt that contains all these principles. Let me read this one out for you. I am a middle school history teacher. That is personal. That is you telling the AI who you are. Design and engaging class activities for 8th grade students, recipients. That is you telling the AI the goal. No, not the goal. Recipient, you specifying the audience that are going to, that this prompt is meant for. Then I'm designing a classroom activities for 8th grade students, which are recipients. about creating collaborative digital timeline, which is the aim of this prompt. The activities should incorporate storytelling and technology. The allotted time is 5 to 6 minutes. So that 5 to 6 minutes is the theme. Then format is an article outline. So you can see that this simple prompt has incorporated all these 5 principles to make it so that it can give out effective output. Let me give an example for a business, because we are talking about educators and business, right? So
Yeah.
I am a business owner who just opened a new store. You're telling the AI who you are, your personnel. Suggest strategy to attract middle income earners. These are the recipients of this prompt. That's the audience, the recipient.
Yeah.
Then to patronize my food store business. That's the aim. The aim of this prompt is for this middle class people to patronize you. The strategy should include giveaway and discount of 5% for the first 20 people. This is your team. Use simple and understandable English while writing. This is the structure. So you can see that this prompt has all the whole ingredients, if I may say, that will give you a reasonable outcome. Then I think that would take us to prompt engineering. I know a lot of people would are very, very interested in this one. What is prompt engineering? How is it done? And things like that. So basically, prompt engineering is just you fine-tuning your prompt to make sure that you get the desired results you want, because AI are not perfect. You could prompt it and it will generate a different output or what you were not expected. So you need to fine-tune it to make sure that it gives you the desired outcome or output that you want. So the process of fine-tuning it and iterating it, that is what forms prompt engineering. And I'm going to explain some approach to prompt engineering. First, you need to know what you want to achieve with the prompt. Do you want to use it to generate content? Do you want to use it to summarize a length of document? Do you want to use it to sort labels? Do you want to use it to generate your, as a teacher, that is your lesson class? What do you want to do with this prompts? You need to know what you want to achieve first. So in prompt engineering, there's a term called shorts in prompt engineering. So this shorts enables the AI model to understand what your prompt is actually about. So this is we talking prompt engineering, right? So these shorts, when you put shorts into your prompts, it enables the AI model to understand what your prompt, like you're giving it more information to be able to bring out the output that you want. So in this shorts, we have various types of shorts. We have the zero shorts. You said? Sorry?
Go ahead.
Okay. So the shorts, we have different types of shorts, which I'm going to explain here very, very fast. So we have the zero shorts prompting. So when you say zero, it means there is no short in that prompt. So that's why it's zero short prompting. Sorry. So I'll give you an example of zero short prompting. So this prompt is, why it's zero is that there is no shorts inside this prompt. So that's why it's zero. It's like a plain prompt without any short inside. So let me give you an example. I am a freelancer generate a business strategy that will make me a millionaire in 1 year. That is a simple prompt without shots. So once the AI sees this prompt, it will not involve deep thinking, like deep learning, because it's just a straightforward prompt to just bring out the strategies for you. So let's look at what is one shot. Another type of prompting is one shot prompting. So this one shot prompting involves one shot within the context of your prompting. So if you are, let's look at this example where we have a one shot prompting. Well, we have a one shot within the prompt. I am a high school reading specialist. Prepare an essay. No, this is not. Just 1 minute. I think I'm missing it up. Okay, I am a secondary school teacher. Prepare an essay and test question for my GSS 3 students. Use the novel Things Fall Apart to extract a short story. So now you have prompted it and you've dropped one shot. So the short here is Things Fall Apart. So you are telling the AI model that it should use Things Fall Apart as the base to extract your story and generate questions based on that story that it has extracted. Of course, it might extract some, maybe just a few of that story, or it could write another story based on Things Fall Apart. Then it now gives questions for your GSS 3 students to answer. So this is an example of one shot prompting. Then there is few shot prompting. So this few shot prompting contains one or two shots. So let me go back to this example. I am a secondary school teacher. Prepare an essay and test questions for my GSS 3 students. Use the novel Things Fall Apart to extract a short story. So that's one shot. So let's say maybe you said use Things Fall Apart and use Things Fall Apart and let me think. Use Things Fall Apart and do not include the story of Ikemefuna. So you've given it two shots. You've told it to use Things Fall Apart, but it shouldn't include that story because of the nature of the story, probably. But this is just an example. So once you put two shots within a prompt, it makes it few shots prompting. So we now have
there's this fear that a lot of people are having about AI. Will AI replace human creativity or enhance it? What is your perspective on the balance between AI and human intelligence?
Whether the thing is that AI can never replace human intelligence because there are limits to which. Am I audible?
You are.
Okay, I think there was a time I went off.
You never went off. You've been talking. Just go ahead, sir.
Okay. So like I said, artificial intelligence can never take over human creativity because there's a limit to where to what AI can do. It could think, but it will never think like humans. We have feelings, but AI does not. If you go to ChatGPT and you tell it, do you love me? It will tell you that, I'm sorry, I do not have feelings. So that will always be there. It will never replace human creativity because there are limitations to what AI can do. Then to balance, my perspective on balancing AI is to checkmate that human beings don't over rely on AI. There should be a limit to how we can use AI so that it becomes balanced. That is what I would say on that.
So let's talk. Let's take some real-time audience questions, which is what I actually wanted to actually do. But I know a lot of people have been asking questions, so I definitely want to push this down, so that we can actually do that maybe in the next maybe once. Let's just make that actually more of like the last things to talk about. Okay. So we understand now that. If an educator or business owner wants to start using AI today, what first steps would you recommend?
Okay, they should think of the AI that applies to their field. Like we've spoken on that before. They are AI specifically trained for business. They are the ones trained for education. So they should explore the ones that is meant for their line of, whether they are educators, whether they are business owners. They should explore it and do a little learning about the model before they can now start implementing. So they can start with the free ones like ChatGTP. I think ChatGTP is generic. It can do a whole lot of tasks. So they can start from there. They can even learn about ChatGTP using ChatGTP.
All
So
right.
that's
So
where
final
I would
so
I would ask them to start.
so what's your number one piece of advice for our audience about leveraging AI for success?
Start with the basics, just like I said, which are free to use. Then get training, learn, just like this training that we are having. That is an open training to everyone. Uh, get trainings like this where you can learn about artificial intelligence and start using it. Do not be scared of AI. A lot of people are scared of using AI, that it might monitor you and all that. There's a limit to what AI can actually do. So just start using these tools, because people are leveraging it every day, and it has been enhancing their business. They've been making more money using AI. So I don't see no reason why you shouldn't also, follow suit.
All right.
So
So
that's what I would say.
thank you very much. Now, we know definitely that all of you are actually sitting down there. You've heard every single thing that Mr. Ebel has actually talked about. So I feel maybe you're taking notes or you're writing questions down, any place, the one you didn't understand, the one you want him to actually share more light, questions that you already have, concern that you already have, all this. Now, I want you to start sending all your questions to the comment from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Send your questions and let's start getting them in. And now we want to start answering, because right now, any questions that you have and you send is the question we're going to attend. So already have questions already from Abel. Abel, I say sorry, I'm using Abel, is Israel. So Israel actually said, Google refused to approve my blog website because of AI generated content. Please, how do I solve this?
Okay, wonderful question. It's really a challenge, because AI have made a lot of bloggers lazy on writing content. The fact is that they will never approve it, because they also uh, they also have their own AI. They also are part of the people that built this artificial intelligence. So they have a tool that they use in detecting. Like me, I don't even need a tool. If you send me an essay that is written with AI, I don't need a tool to go and check if it's AI you use, because there are some words, some phrases that AI will never change, except if you are very, very good. Then once you finish writing, you can actually change those words, because those are the triggers. Once they put that your article in their machine, once they put it, they will be able to see that. They will even see where you copied it from, the source and everything. And Google AdSense frowns at content that are copied or are AI generated. So it's better I will advise you, because a lot of people are facing this challenge, even some of my students. I will advise you that you go back to your blog and delete all the whole content that was generated using AI. Then write your own original content. You can use AI to proofread your content. After you finish writing your content, you can put it on the AI and instruct it specifically not to rewrite it for you, not to rewrite. Once you finish writing it, instruct it to proofread, not to change anything. Then once you do that, it will proofread it for you. Then you can now publish it. So you must write original content if you want your blog to be approved. Then once your blog is approved, you can go back to using your AI to generate content. So that's what I would
Right. So
advise the person.
okay. Uh Abubakar, I didn't know it, Abubakar, I was surprised your comments did not come to uh what happened. So I'm surprised I did not see it, but I saw your comment from Instagram. You said Abu Abu Kabel from Instagram. You said apart from GPT and Gemini, is there any other generic AI? That's the question you actually sent. Let
Yes,
me see if I can
all
copy.
this.
Let me see if I can copy it. No, so I can actually bring it on board here. Da, 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 da. So that's the question. Let me see if I can get both his name. Yeah. So
Do you want me to answer the question, or are we waiting
yeah, look at the
for?
question. Look at the question.
Okay, apart from the Chat GTP and Gemini, is there any other generic AI? Yes, there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. DeepSeek is one of them too. It's a generic, is a very, very, very highly profiled uh, AI. You could check DeepSeek. I think DeepSeek allows you to, just like ChatGTP, you can do any other form of, maybe you want to write article, you want to prompt it, and you could do all that with DeepSeek. So you could do that, but if you're using DeepSeek, there are basically two compartments within the DeepSeek. There's the one you for the generic prompting, then there is the one for the reasoning. You see their reasoning. So if you go and if you go and ask it to write article for you, where you go to where it says reasoning, and you're asking it to write article for you, you will not get the results, because that is for project, that is for deep thinking. So DeepSeek, you could exploit Meta AI. Even in your, do you know you have AI even in your WhatsApp there, your WhatsApp that you use? There's an AI tool there that's from Meta. Even your Instagram, you can access Instagram Meta AI on Instagram, even Facebook is there. Even if you go to LinkedIn, they have theirs too. If you go to X has theirs too. But most of these ones are not as generic. But DeepSeek, you could explore DeepSeek, is also generic.
All right, so that's good. Like I said, your questions, it's if you ask your questions from any of the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the question will come to us and we will go to answer them. So if you have any questions that you want to ask Mr. Ebel before I let him go, because I've taken enough of his time, I would like you to actually send it. Please, if you have any question, you can start sending. That's why I say you should send your question in since, so that by now we can actually, start seeing them and start attending to them. Well, so far so good. With my understanding of AI, a lot of people actually uh, are seeing AI as something that is going to not just take the job. It's when AI, when it came out early, I think a lot of people were having that fear of, oh, is it going to take up our job? Oh, that. You can, just like you said, use AI to run your business, manage your business. You can use AI to teach students, and it will be an easy way to be able to teach this. It is not like the way it used to be before. AI is here to empower us, and that was what Mr. Ebel has been able to dissect, analyze, and break down all the questions that I've asked him. And I'm sure you all listen and you all watch, and the questions you want to ask is also important for us to be able to ask him before I let him go. He has actually, spent almost close to 2 hours here with me. And I felt maybe he has done justice to virtually all the questions that I asked him. And we have a question coming in from Rotimi Lekan. He says, is there AI for construction engineering?
Yes, there is. There is. That can
Okay.
help you. I think in engineering it could help you maybe calculate. I'm not an engineer. Yeah, but I think it could help you calculate the parameters of the, I don't know, but there is an AI for engineering, yes. So if you
So,
do your research.
okay. And when you say there is an AI for construction engineering, are you saying there is a dedicated AI, or can you use ChatGPT to still, get whatever information you want to get? Because whatever thing you want to do is questions that you're going to ask. Because I am
Yeah,
struggling
yeah,
to do these things, or I want help to do these things, can I still ask ChatGPT constructively and say, this is what I want to achieve in the engineering aspect of my construction? And I want you to give me the idea on how to do this. Of course, it's not going to give you tools, okay? But it's going to give you every single resources to be able to get whatever tools you want to get or achieve whatever result you want to achieve. If I'm actually indirectly answering the question. So my understanding with AI is I don't know if there is any AI dedicated for construction engineering, but I know you can use AI to solve virtually any problem you have in any of your business, any of your expertise, skills, whatever. AI, if AI can work for educators, just like Mr. Edel talked, if AI can work for uh, business owners, there is nothing I don't think AI can actually not assist you, as long as you know how to do it. Just like Mr. Edel was talking about, the best way to actually go about, having that conversation with the artificial intelligence to give you better results. I don't know if I make any sense, sir.
yes, you made a lot of sense. And yes, there is AI for engineering. I just check
Okay.
it up now. There is for engineering.
So
I know I saw it
can we please
somewhere.
share? Can we please share it with Mr.
Yeah.
Rotimi and let him know?
So there is an IBM Watson AI for engineering. So what it does is that
Uh,
it
so
does predictive maintenance.
let me get the question. Let me get it. What did you call it? I what?
IBM Watson. Watson is spelled
I
IBM.
okay.
IBM Watson. Watson is spelled as WATSON. IBM Watson AI for engineering. So you know what this AI will do is mostly analyze, optimize, and all that. It will not tell you how you build a house or
So IBM what?
Watson.
Spell.
WATSON.
So that's
There's even
this
an
IBM.
yeah yeah there's even AI for electrical and electronics engineering.
That's
That one
good.
is called AutoCAD Electrical, an enhanced
Mm.
AI design automation. So that's why I said there's AI for virtually everything, and that's why the world is revolving around artificial intelligence as it is
So
now. So
Rotimi,
it's only
you've heard now that there is an AI dedicated for construction engineering, which is IBM Watson, which was on the screen.
IBM.
IBM
Yes,
Watson, which is
yes.
what I've actually put up. This is it. So IBM Watson. So you can check this, Google it, and you'll see it. Mr. Ebel said there's also artificial intelligence for what did you call it again, sir? Apart from
Elec-
engineering,
electrical,
construction,
electrical and
electrical,
electronics
electrical.
engineering and electronic
That's good.
engineering.
All right, that's good.
Yes.
So another questions I have is from Mr. Dr. Amba, which is the founder of Health and Wealth Center. How reliable are the machines that claim to prevent the detection of AI generated articles?
I will tell you they are not reliable. Don't rely on them because I'm telling you, me, if you bring a job that you've done with AI with my expertise, except maybe you are a prompt engineer like me, that
You're
I
welcome,
could be
Rotimi.
able to, manipulate it and you won't. But if you give me me, I don't. Me, I'm a metal. I'm a detector by myself. So any tool that is telling you that it can prevent it can prevent detection because the people that created the AI, they always they always enhance it, they always remodel it. That's why you see they will have a new version, so it will definitely beat these tools that claim that they can. I've seen a lot of those kind of tools. So what I really advise people is write your content, then use AI to brainstorm on how to write your content. Then once you've gotten those punchline, you can now write it organically. Then you now use AI to fine tune it. You use prompt engineering to tell the AI, okay, check for spellings, check for grammar, check for replacement of. You can now fine tune it using AI. But if you generate your content, because the content that AI is generating for you is based on the data set that it was trained. So it's using other people's content that it has been trained on to write your own content. So it's not original. So those ones that claim that they prevent, I will not give you 100%, because at the end of the day, if someone like me can be able to detect it without even using machines, then talk about advanced machines too. you know so I would say if you can maintain your content original, or if you can make your content maybe 70% original, then maybe 20% AI, it will really help.
All right, that's good. If you have any questions, please, you can actually push your questions. I think you can actually, for me, I think your question, go. If you're following us on Facebook, you're following us on Instagram, go to your comment section. If you're following it on YouTube, on Career Experience TV, please go to the comment section and ask questions so that we can actually let Mr. Ebel go. So I'm sure Mr. Dr. Umba, you've heard what Ebel said about the reliability that you can actually get to prevent this. I think Google has been, far behind. Not far behind. They've been, from day one, they've already put measures in place that, enable them to understand the kind of content that upload on your system, whether you copy it,
Exactly,
whether you do that,
exactly.
even before AI.
Yeah, exactly. They've anticipated it, so they've put in there. They've designed their bots. Once you put it there, the bot will detect that what your articles are not 100%. It could, and they could allow 70% or 80%. But if your content is 100% AI generated, then there's no way. Just to add to what you said.
Yeah. So, well, I'm going to just give only 5 more minutes. I'm sure you've exhausted your time. This is almost 2 hours. Uh, Generally, when we talk about AI, for people who are starting business, people who are doing one business or one services or whatever thing, you know, we've already let you know that you shouldn't panic, you shouldn't worry about, oh, AI is taking your job from you. No. If you are a staff, you're working in an environment, in a place, your job is to utilize AI to better your skills. Learn AI, learn how to use it to better your skills. Anywhere you're working, you can improve your skills with AI. AI gives you access to millions unaccountable of tools and resources and questions. It's just more of like the way I'm asking Mr. Ebel questions. That's exactly the way you're going to be talking to him, whatever chat GDP or whatever artificial intelligence you want to use. So you can ask questions, curiosity kind of questions. You don't know this kind of questions, that kind of questions. It tells you how to do it. And there is nothing right now you want to ask ChatGPT apart from asking him questions like Mr. Ebel say, when you start saying, I love you, he will tell you that I don't have feelings. Or you start telling him, where do you think I will get GUN? He will, of course, not tell you how to, or you want to tell you how to MURDER, how we are going to fit, he will definitely not tell you all these things. So there are things that they've already, you know, shuffle not to be able to talk to you and go into that conversation with you. But when we talk about education, when we talk about developing yourself, looking for a way to improve what you have as capacity, AI is there to do it for you. And experts like Mr. Ebel, who have been in the digital space for years and has been an expert in digital marketing, has written book in digital marketing. When you go to Amazon now and type Ebel Wealth, you will definitely see his book and you can buy it. He has been in the space for a very long time, and he knows the value of using AI to actually do, and that's the book is showcasing us why digital marketing. That is the name of the book. So if you forget his name, which of course I don't think you should forget his name, Mr. Ebel Wealth, don't forget why digital marketing. And when you type this on Amazon, you will definitely get the book and buy. It's very affordable but educational, and it's to give you access to understand what best way to be able to actually navigate the digital space for starting your own business, for looking forward to go through whole process to manage and advertise and showcase your business, having an online presence. That book will definitely educate you on how to go about it. And I will definitely have to let you go because currently I'm not seeing any message coming in. So I felt maybe you've already really dissect, analyze, and really open up their mindset on the difference between what they were thinking before about AI and what they should start thinking now, how they should value AI, not get afraid of AI, how they should, look for the better way to go through the prompts, the way they should be able to, ask the questions correctly, the rightly way that will give you the right response. Those are also very, very good. I like the way you were breaking down. If you are this category, how will you actually ask the questions? Because a lot of people just go to ChatGPT and just say, I have a product, I want to sell it. Eh, What do you think? Well, you have to constructively ask the questions, and he will constructively and creatively give you those answers that will definitely want to sell your services or want to sell your skills or want to sell whatever product you have. But until you start doing it the right way, like Mr. Ebel teaches us today and educates us today, you will never get any results. But we are actually dedicating this very particular life that we did for business owner, whether you are starting, whether you're already, an old school in the business, and for educators who are thinking, what best way can I use AI to teach my student? What best way can I use AI to improve my teaching? What best way can I use AI to be able to put up those, ways to be able to teach these students? Those are the reasons why this live was on. And every questions that came in, it was also answered. And the last question I get here was from Israel Aper. So please, how do we write a content now that we can monetize without AI issues? How do we write a content that we can monetize without
No,
AI
I think he
issues?
said, I think it should be now that you can't monetize with AI.
So please,
So
how do we write content now that we can we can monetize without
we
AI?
can't. Yeah, I think he wanted to say we can't monetize without AI issues.
I think okay. So please, how do we write Okay, so I think what he's trying to say is how best. What are the best way you can write content? Of course, what he's saying is how can I use the AI or how can I write the content that I will push out there and there will not be any issues. So what is trying to let you know that I'm also relying on AI to bring out this content, but how can I also bring out this content that I will not fall into monetization issues? So if anybody is using
Wonderful
AI,
question.
so what's the best way can we do that? That's the question.
Beautiful question. Israel, beautiful question. I think a lot of people would benefit from this. So I always advise people, students, some of my students, I always tell them AI was, you know, uh, made for you to use it. So definitely you should use it. But how to use it now matters. So for you not to have issues with monetization, it's better to use AI to get the topics you want to write on. So you can use it to get the topic. Then you can use it to you can tell it to you can prompt the AI to do a structure of what you want to write on.
Thank you
So
very much, sir.
once
God bless you too, sir.
yeah, yeah. So once it has suggested the topic you can write on, it will now give you a structure of how you can write this topic. So from this structure now becomes a punchline for you to use in writing. So if there's a structure for you to write, it's easy for you to write, right? So once you have the structure, you can now start writing it as you can. So once you finish writing it as you can now take it back to the AI and instruct the AI to proofread for you and help you check for spellings and language and all that. Then the AI will now help you make the content more solid. While prompting it, don't prompt it to rewrite the content, because if it rewrites the content, it will now add other content that it was trained on with your own. It will now mess up it might look your article might be solid, sweet, but once Google sees it, they will know that AI is part of it. So once you write your content, use it to get headlines, get structure, actually write it, because if you're a blogger, you should be ready to write. That's why you're a blogger, right? So you write your content the best way you can, because you can only do what you can. Then you go back to the AI, you now instruct it to proofread it for you, check the grammar and all that. Then you can now publish it. You won't have any problem with Google.
When we talk about this very discussion now that we're talking about here now, want us to really, get to understand how this works very well, because it is very easy for us to get, in the loop. Now, let's talk about AI. See, I'm sure you're all seeing my screen, Abby. Are you seeing my screen?
I'm seeing your screen.
All right. So I don't know if everybody's seeing my screen as well. I just want to be sure everybody's seeing my screen. Uh, my screen is not shown for everybody.
So I
Okay,
think
so
I
let me
think
put this up.
I think it's we might
No,
want to do a section.
yeah, it's showing now. All
Okay.
right. So now, what Mr. Ebel is saying is, it's a very simple thing. Let's say, for example, what did you talk about again before? Let me type it live for them to see.
Just get
So
the
let's say we
headline.
talked about,
Hmm.
huh? So let
The
me
headline and the
say we
structure,
talk
yes.
about the questions that um, what they call it, Abel talked about. How best can we use AI to monetize hmm, our social media platform? All right. All right. So we talk about how best can we monetize, right? All right. So if we're actually talking about this, right? If we're talking about how to do this, now we talk about this. So the idea, the understanding with what we're talking about now is you use your AI to get content which you generate from here. But when you generate these contents right now, you can't just carry this content like this now and carry and go begin put anywhere. You need to definitely do at the end of it, you copy it and use it to actually, proofread. And if you already have your own content, you can actually bring the content in here and tell AI to be able to help you proofread it without taking anything out, just like Mr. Ebel said. So you're not telling him to add anything. You're telling him just look this very content and help me proofread it. Are you getting me? You can do that. And another way is when you get this content from here, like this, and you want to use it for your platform, maybe you want to use it for your website, you can't just carry this content as it is completely, just copy it and just go and paste it on your platform. When you do so, definitely you are expected to actually see what wahala from them. So when you have this content this way, you are to take this content, and take it somewhere. I, for sure, when I have content like this, I don't really bring it in here for anybody to. I don't carry it and just go and paste anywhere. You can actually, take it back and make sure that it's done. You copy it from where you're copying it and take it to a source. I am using this. Let me show you this quickly. This is what I use. If I get any content from anywhere, this is what I do. I use this very particular platform to be able to rephrase. So if I paste this here now, what I'm doing is I'm actually going to, for example, I'm going to take this out completely. I would definitely want to have, let's say, this here. When I bring this here, I'm actually going to be asking it to rephrase everything for me. So it's paraphrasing. You can see what he's saying here before. Monetize your social media platform with AI can be highly profitable if you implement it strategically. But if see, you come look at the difference. If done properly, using AI to monetize your social media platform. So you are doing what? You are paraphrasing everything that is actually there. You're actually telling uh, this platform, rephrased it, and you can actually ask him to rephrase it again. It will do it. It will still go again and rephrase it again. So let's say, if, for example, if this is just what I want to take, if this is just what I want, and I wanted to just see how it's done, it is easy for you to be able to do this, which is not any hard. Okay, you just make sure you get this rephrase and you rephrase it, and that's what you're going to be using. Okay, at the end of the day, you find out that you are not having any issues. You're not for finding yourself in a place where you find it falling into any trouble. Use this platform. That's what I use to actually do a rephrase. You can actually just rephrase your copy. Let's say, for example, I paste here what I want to do, allow. So I paste the content here that I copied. Let me say I copy this guy. I paste here. Yes. So let's say if you copy this here, you can actually paraphrase it from there. So that's what I use for my own paraphrase. You can actually just also use it to actually paraphrase. This is Quilibro. So it's what you use, paraphrase, grammar check, all this stuff, AI detecting. So by the time you finish paraphrasing it, you can actually come and put it in the AI detector and see if what you've done, if it is still showing any AI. It will show you from here if this is an AI or if it's not an AI before you carry it to your website and go and actually use. Okay, so that is the way I normally do it. Okay, so this is the best way for me to be able to. I just briefly want to just show you that you can actually use AI to actually do anything, but you take it to a platform that you can paraphrase it to change the whole thing out from AI to a human until it shows you that this is human that wrote it. You cannot take it to your website. Okay, so we have thank you very much, Dr. Amber, the owner of Health and Wet Center. Then we also have, okay, thank you, sir. I see you're seeing my screen. Thank you very much, sir. We also have, please, how or where can I get QuickBook Premium at a cheaper rate to use? Well, I can't tell you this is exactly where we want to get it because we are actually on live. I don't know if there's any place, but it's not cost. How much is their premium services? Something that you want. So instead of using that one, as in you can be using the free one. So what you do is you'll be putting content like maybe 100 content, 100 words, 100 words, and you till finish how many words you want to use. But the premium, I don't know how expensive it is. So that is what I think you should also go for. That is another alternative to help you. Okay. So, Mr. Emel, I just quickly just wanted to show them what you're talking about and what best way they can, paraphrase their content, which I've done. So it's very nice time we have spent. I'm sure you've really, exhausted. And any final word for the viewers before I let you go?
Oh, okay. I just want to appreciate everyone that took out their time, their data to, learn with us. It has, teaching. If you're teaching, you're also learning too. You're mastering. Yes. So I would say use AI responsibly. Yes, and don't be scared of using AI because it was actually created for us to use. So also, if you want to get teachings like this, you want to know more, you could reach out to me on my YouTube channel at Abel Wells Diary. On my Facebook too, you could reach out to me, and we'll get we'll get down to business. So that will be all from my own end.
It's good. Um, uh, what's his name? Mr. Is asking me what is the platform that for you to be able to rephrase all your content that you generate from AI, you can actually go to quillbolt.com. It allows you to rephrase if you're using a free plan, it's not going to allow you to put bulk. If you put, let's say, for example, you put 200, 300 words or 500 words, it will tell you it's too much. You cut it down. So even if it's 100 words, is doing is free. You do it, you do it, you do it, you do it, and take it to the other sections that will showcase you to show you if it's still AI or it's now human. Then you before you take it to any of your platform that you want to take it to. All right. So it's nice, definitely having you guys today with me and Mr. Ebel. We really want to say thank you for all that you've done, having to spend your time with us to be able to, listen to us, comment, ask questions. Even though we didn't have that questions as much as I expected that it should be, but definitely it's great. Um, uh, Pastor Ephraim M. Kule, you are right, my brother. So God bless you, sir. I want to thank everybody who were here today, who actually joined us. We have a lot of people who joined. Actually, we have people who started, from the sections from we, start having people from different places who actually joined, and we also have different comments, different advices, and we have a lot of people who joined. These are people who joined from YouTube. It's only somebody that joined from Instagram that I actually brought his platform, his question back here. So we want to thank you for joining us. We are always looking forward to add value, which I think I'll also try to reach out to Mr. Ebel again and see when you're going to be free again so that I can bring you on board for us to talk about any other topic. And if people who have missed today's live are still bothering me about, oh, we think we need to also talk about whatever thing, sure. Like Mr. Ebel says, his handle, you can actually go follow him on his YouTube channel, subscribe to his channel. He has valuable content on his channel, which is at Ebel Wet, right? On YouTube, right?
Yes,
Then
at
on
Abel
Instagram
Wells
again.
Diary.
Uh, and Mr. Ebel is the owner of Tok Tok Ninja, right? I
Yeah,
think that's the name, right? It's also a
Top
platform
Nigeria
that
Media. Yes.
give you every story that is happening in the world. I don't know if you're focusing only in Africa, but I know definitely your content. If I go there, I will get to see a lot of things that you can't just see on any other platforms. You are actually having different kind of your style of content is very very intentional, so, and that is very good. So you can actually follow Mr. Ebel on Instagram at Tok Tok Ninja, on his uh, YouTube is at Ebel Wealth, and I don't know on Facebook. I don't know what's your Facebook handle again.
Abel Wells. Abel Wells.
Ebel Wealth as well.
You know,
So that's great.
yeah, if they
It's
just put,
nice to
yeah, if they put it
it's
on
nice to
search
have
engine,
you today.
they'll be able to, yeah, if it's on search engine,
Definitely.
they'll be able to get everything. Yes, yes.
Well, that's a very good one. Thank you very much. You have any question you want to ask me? Let me answer you. since, since I'm not asking you questions, since, but honestly,
No,
thank you very much. Very thank you very much.
Yes.
I know definitely you've really said you wanted to actually host me too one of these days. And I think maybe I'll also think of my schedules and let you know so that we can also have me come on board to sit on this chair, this Ogono Feli chair. I'll sit here so that you sit here and be answering me and I will be firing on. Don't worry, I got you. So
Yes, we could do that.
yes.
Yes, we could do
So
that.
thank you very much for coming through. I appreciate you very much. Please, regards to the family, and until we come your way again next time, we still remain your one and only. For me, Ados Michael, and for him is Abel Wet, the guy who has written Why Digital Marketing. Can I see that book again one more time so that everybody
Okay.
who have not bought this book, go and get this book on Amazon. Is there, and you can actually
It's
see
on
so that you can get to
Amazon,
know him very
it's
well.
on Seller too.
Oh, it's on seller as well too. That's a
Yes,
good one.
yes,
So
yes.
thank you very much for coming. So thank you, and our viewers. Until you come your way again next time, stay blessed, stay out of trouble, and let God be your guidance in everything you do. Bye for now. All right.
Bye.